A former Indiana Fever guard has reportedly found herself without a roster spot following the latest WNBA expansion draft, marking a sudden and uncertain turn in her professional basketball career. The expansion draft, designed to help new franchises build competitive rosters, has once again reshaped the league's player landscape, leaving several established athletes vulnerable to selection or release. The guard, who previously played a supporting but valuable role for the Fever, was not protected by her former team ahead of the draft. That decision ultimately proved costly, as the expansion team opted not to select her, and subsequent roster moves across the league left her without a contract heading into the next phase of the offseason. For many players on the fringe of rotation-heavy teams, the expansion draft represents both opportunity and risk. While some athletes benefit by getting fresh starts with new franchises, others find themselves squeezed out as teams prioritize younger prospects, higher draft picks, or players with more defined roles. In this case, the former Fever guard became one of the unfortunate names affected by those shifting priorities. During her time with Indiana, she was known for her defensive effort, steady ball handling, and willingness to contribute in limited minutes. Though not a headline star, she provided depth at the guard position and was often called upon in rotational matchups where energy and discipline were required. Coaches frequently praised her professionalism and readiness, qualities that made her a reliable option off the bench. However, the Fever's evolving roster structure and long-term rebuilding strategy meant difficult decisions had to be made. As the team looked to secure emerging talent and maximize future potential, roster protection rules forced them to leave several players exposed in the expansion process. Unfortunately for the guard, she was among those left unprotected. The expansion draft itself has been widely viewed as one of the most disruptive yet necessary mechanisms in the league's growth. As the WNBA continues to expand its footprint and add new franchises, more players will inevitably face similar uncertainty. While expansion creates new jobs overall, it also redistributes talent in ways that can abruptly end or pause careers. For the guard in question, the immediate future remains unclear. She is now considered an unrestricted free agent, free to negotiate with any team willing to offer her a training camp invite or roster opportunity. Around the league, teams often continue evaluating available free agents well into the preseason, meaning her professional journey may not be over. Still, the emotional and professional impact of such a move is significant. Being left unprotected and ultimately not selected can serve as a reminder of the league's competitive nature, where roster spots are limited and performance margins are thin. Players in similar situations often rely on resilience, off-season training, and international opportunities to stay in the game. As the WNBA continues its expansion era, stories like this are expected to become more common. For now, the former Indiana Fever guard joins a growing list of players navigating the difficult transition between opportunity and uncertainty, hoping for another chance to prove herself on a professional stage.